Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel. My name is Joe Josh. I go by iChart Daily. Today is Thursday, June 13th. Everyone's losing their birds, right? Everyone's losing their birds, but we knew about this, cuzzy, right? Why? Long-term trends predict short-term outcomes. I'll say it again. If something looks bad on the weekly time frame and you have the MACD pointing down, you have volume coming down, you have the RSI forming a head and shoulders, you have the RSI double topping at the 70 line, breaking from section A plus into A. We have the RSI about to break the last low and has room to bleed until it hits the 50. You have the monthly forming the lower high, being rejected by the 70. All of those things are very, very valuable confluences, okay? I don't care what your 1 minute says, your 5 minute, your 10 minute, your 1 hour. You could see today we're down 1,800 points, $1,800. We're breaking support, so I wanted to give you a quick and short-term technical analysis. This morning I was posting in the Discord. Once again, link is in the description. It's free. Join it. I said I don't like that we are now in section B, right? We were in section A this whole time. We did form a lower high, and eventually we broke down. This right here, this confirmation of the next lower high, next lower low, and being rejected by the 50 showed me that once again, all I'm looking to do is figure out if we have room to grow, and room to grow where? Or do we have room to bleed, and room to bleed where? That's it. If we're oversold, I want to see where major support levels are. If we're overbought, I want to see where major resistance are. It's a very simple process. But if you don't master the long-term trends first, you're going to constantly you're going to lose money. You're going to get pinned, and you're going to constantly think that the market is forming a bottom, or we're about to pump and go the opposite way, and then you're down $2,000 first Bitcoin. And so right now you can see I have my alert here that has not changed, 62.44. Once we break that level, we are off to the races, and we are seeing major support levels like I told you the other day, right? First one is going to be these levels here of the 64.754. You could see here I'm lining up previous times that it was support or resistance in the past. That is going to be a key level. Then we need to see if we stop there or if we continue to the next level, which was around the 63,000 level, which was resistance turned into support, turned into support, turned into support, turned into resistance. So once again, 64.7, 62.5, then 60,006. I do think we stop at the 60,000.6 because, like I said in my previous video, that is a key level. That was the previous, it's not kind of top, right? We did go up to 68,000, but you never, I don't know, sometimes I don't count wicks as major liquidation zones, right? 61.3 to potentially 59 is going to be major support. As you can see, it's major support here. But I don't know if we stop there. I do know we can 100% form dead cat bounces on the way down, like we did here. I'll show you on the shorter time frames, right? Dead cat bounces, we drop, we have a small pump. We usually stay below the bottom support levels, which is why yesterday, not yesterday, 2 days ago, whatever it was, I made the video. I said, yeah, we could have this initial pump. We're going to have a hard time breaking this liquidation level because we're in section B, section B. These are considered dead cat bounces because each time you're bouncing, but you're making a lower high each time. So we're here. I said the first thing we need to see is the when. As of right now, I am watching the 10-day death cross. This is the first time it's happened since August 2023. The last time that happened, we went from 29,000 to 25,000, and we had a cool 15% consolidation. The most important thing is on the weekly, does the RSI stay above the 50 line? If it stays above the 50 line, I sound like a broken record, but literally we could have the blood, right? You could see here, let's get rid of everything. When you have price bouncing above your moving averages and you see it break one, come up, double top, form this bearish pattern, usually you break one and go to the next. Like I said in the last video, that would bring us to that 61.2, 61.3 level. After that, we could fall and then break to, you could see the wick here, like I said in the last video. I'm sorry if I'm repeating a lot. It's just, I guess people don't understand it because people still messaging me with questions. 54.5. As long as the weekly RSI stays above the 50 line and we stay and use the moving averages as support, I'm not too concerned. If we break it, once again, I do think we have major support at the 53 to 55,000 level. That would complete the cup and handle. That leads us until the end of the year. The end of the year is usually more bullish than the summer. There's more holidays coming up, more people get money in than money out. There's New Year's, holidays, etc., etc. So, as of right now, once again, confirming this does look like a goddamn double top. And then when you zoom into the daily, we had another double top on the shorter time frame, right? So this wave, getting too sloppy, my OCD is kicking in. So once again, the swing high and this swing high is a double top. And then this swing high and this swing high was a double top. If you look at the indicators, once again, I told you that this swing high and this swing high made lower highs on the RSI and MACD, and this swing high and this swing high made a lower high on the RSI and the MACD, showing you that you had hidden bearish divergence playing out on the shorter time frame, right? Neckline was here, 67,000. We're now breaking it, confirming the confluence of the RSI bouncing off the 50, and we have room to bleed back to the 64.5. That's where I think we stop. The next time frame that shows us the when is the 12-day. Once again, nothing bullish comes from your RSI, showing you bearish patterns. You can see here, this is technically your neckline. We did form another head and shoulders on an even longer time frame, which shows me we have what? Room to bleed. I'm setting an alert here at the 64.57, notifying me that we're breaking the RSI support here. You can see this little double bottom, but the double bottom's falling through because you're getting more bearish divergence. This right here is clear bearish, right? You're above, now you break below, you're using the 70 and the moving average as resistance. Once this breaks down, that gives me more confluence that this is not going to bounce and go back up. We're going to death cross and come down. And once again, trend lines, say it with me, trend lines go with trend indicators on longer time frames. That means we could break that, come back down, find support here at the 55,000, like I said a while ago, right there. That is that. As you can see here, trend coming down. So 1, 2, 3, inverse head and shoulders, right? 1, 2, 3. Midterm trends changing. We're going up. Channel goes up, but we're overbought at major selling pressure. We come down. We form the double top, but the hidden bearish divergence on the indicators telling you that this trend is over, right? Trend lines go with trend indicator. As the trend indicator starts doing this, what do I say? We go flat. Then once you see the RSI break and the moving averages on the MACD do this as well, then you break support and you come back down. I do think once again here, waves down, and then potentially we could come back down to here, like I said. When does that happen? That happens when the longer time frames poo-poo the bed, like this. Like we break from the 70, 65 down to the 50, you have a death cross all the way back down to potentially the 0 line. And that is that, folks. I love you. I'll end the video with a quick XRP video. The only thing keeping XRP flat right now is this chart, excuse me, hasn't broken major support, but you can see here it doesn't look great. The reason why I say that is everything I just told you, regardless of the ticker, just look at what I just told you in Bitcoin, right? We're literally on a 12-day chart. This is a long time frame, excuse me, an LTT. So the long-term trends predict the short-term outcomes. If your long-term trend is breaking into section B and your RSI is making lower highs and lower lows, and now you're in section B, which is below the 50 and to the 30, nothing bullish is going to come from this pattern. I have an alert here at the 45 cents notifying me that this descending triangle could play out. I will also set an alert here. I want to know if we break this previous wick support level of the 0.0630. Excuse me, I'm going to put it right there, because if this chart poo-poos the bed and we do something like this, like I said, that 25 to 30%, then this chart's poo-pooing the bed and we're going down to those levels like I told you of right here, 37 cents down to the 32 cents, and then once again, not financial advice, but I do think because we're extremely oversold, if we do come back down and find support at this level and you start seeing wicks again, that looks like a great double bottom leading into, once again, September to March, and at that point you would usually see the one leg down, your W, and then your one leg up, leading us to the $1.07 to the $1.49. Once again, confluencing with my last videos showing us the 250 to 300% returns from there. That's the video. Love you guys. Any comments, questions, concerns, leave it in the comment section. One last look at Bitcoin before I go. We're at 66,000. I'm going to end the video there. Love you guys. Appreciate the support. Once again, if you appreciate this, me calling stuff 12 days ago, and it's finally playing out, do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, send this to somebody that has been losing money for years and needs some guidance. Enjoy the day.